Really quick, this is one of the conflicts that I find in the Bible. See, my man here is saying that, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but the person here is saying that according to Revelations 4, I believe, it says that when you go to heaven, that you will be worshiping this God day and night. That day and night you'll be worshiping this God. And that there will be 12 trees and it will produce its fruit within seasons. So evidently there is seasons within this heaven. And if you just read that part, you would say, well, where's the conflict? I don't see any conflict. But there are two major conflicts that come to bear with that piece of the Bible, as well as the 12 trees. And those trees are the tree of life. So the first conflict is, according to other parts of Revelation, it says that God will become the light, that there will not be a sun. So if there's day and night, there has to be a sun and a moon. Well, it doesn't have to be a moon, but it has to be a sun, and there has to be a rotation of the earth. And the earth has to go around the sun, still on its tilt, on its wobble, in order to create seasons, in order for the 12 trees to produce fruit in every season. So there must be winter, fall, spring, summer. There must be seasons, so there must be the tilt of the earth and the rotation of the earth. But then in other parts of Revelation, it says that this God is the light, that there is nothing but the light. So therefore, how is there nighttime? How is there any nighttime? And if there is no nighttime, then how are these trees going to produce in seasons? Because there would then be no seasons if this was the case. You see, the cosmology that the writers of the Bible had was a cosmology of a flat earth. And that cosmology suggests that when the sun is no more, because it's supposed to turn black as sackcloth and go away and all this kind of stuff, and this God is constantly light, well, trees need darkness. They cannot survive within light all the time. They need the darkness. But there is no need for seasons. I hate winter. So why would we have winter? If I'm in heaven and it's winter and I need a coat, I don't want to be there. I can't stand the winter. That's one reason why we're moving from North Carolina. They have a short little winter. And I don't want we don't want any winter whatsoever. But the other problem comes with, why does the tree of life need to be in the garden, in his heaven, so that it provides fruit? What is the fruit for? If fruit is not consumed off of a tree, then the fruit will wither and die off the branches of the tree, fall to the ground and wither and die some more. But there's not supposed to be any death in heaven. But tree life, fruit life has life. So therefore, it has to be consumed. But if man, who has received this new body, according to what Revelation is saying, then why does this new body need to consume this fruit if this, from the tree of life, if the body is supposed to be eternal? Evidently, just like in the Garden of Eden, that's where they're pulling this from. The body needs a constant regeneration. And this is why your God in Genesis had to kick Adam and Eve out of the garden once they understood the difference between knowledge, the difference of knowledge of good and evil. Because he said, now that man has become like us and knows the difference between good and evil, he cannot have access to the tree of life, so that he will not live forever. That's what your Bible teaches. And so when Revelation was being written, it had the same cosmology, that by consuming the fruit from the tree of life, man will be able to live eternally in his new body with this God, with that body needing to be regenerated on a consistent basis through these seasons, so that man can live eternally in heaven with this God, worshiping him day and night. Do you understand and see the conflict? That is why the conflict exists. That is why I had to walk away from the teachings of this book, because these teachings makes absolutely zero sense, and is based on the cosmology of people who did not understand biology and people who did not understand how the universe works. It's all a fugazi. It is all false. It is all the lack of knowledge of science of how your Bible was created. But what do you guys think? Like, share, and comment. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.